Welcome you back to Black Site, and tonight we're going to talk about if you have no agenda, you will get no vote from black people in ADOS, FBA, and B1. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button, hit that like button, and also comment on this video. There have been plenty of people in the media, entertainment industry, and also sports industry telling us to go vote. Don't ask for anything. We just want Trump out of office. You have heard that from Anna DuVernay. You have heard it from D.L. Hughley. And you have heard it from LeBron James that we shouldn't ask for anything for our vote. But you have to understand, voting is about receiving a good and services. If I vote for you, what will I receive for my vote? No longer will we go along for the okie doke. Now it's time for tangibles. It's time for something that we know when we vote that will go in our pockets. That means reparations. That means criminal justice reform. That means more access to our own banks and developing our own banks. Also mean developing our small business infrastructure. We have to have an agenda that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have to acknowledge and endorse, because every other community's agenda is out there. You remember when Jussie Smollett had his so-called fake robbery in Chicago? It took no less than 1 hour before Kamala Harris ran in front of the Senate and tried to pass this so-called gay legislation, this hate bill. It wasn't for black people. It was for the LGBT community. When Kamala Harris talks to the LGBT community, she talks about their agenda. But when she talks to black folks, she's just not going to do anything for black folks. When Joe Biden talks about the black agenda, he visits Jacob Blake's. But he talks about no agenda that caused Jacob Blake and many others to be put in that position where they are shot by the police. See, Democrats for so long have pushed us to a side and said they'll vote for me anyway. So they disrespect you. They give you trinkets like the white man used to give the Native Americans when they stole their land. And we're supposed to just sit back and smile because we're desperate because of Orange Man. But then in 2020 with the new black media, they have another thing coming. Joe Biden has found out that he doesn't have a lot of support amongst young black people. He has found out that his support among black males is slipping. The reason why is that you haven't given us any tangibles. You haven't talked about reparations. You haven't talked about cutting the check. But the only thing that you want us to do is vote for you because you got an Indian Jamaican on your ticket and you got Barack Obama and Michelle Obama talking for you. That's not going to be enough because we're willing to suffer 4 more years of Orange Man because black people have been through so much in America that 4 years of Donald Trump will not hurt us, because 4 years of Biden and Harris will just be just about the same. They will talk about no black agenda. They will never talk about tangibles. They will never talk about reparations, and they damn sure ain't gonna cut no check. But if we don't vote and we give them a no vote and they lose, they will have to reconsider what they have done. All of a sudden, you will see them come out supporting our agenda. You will see them talking about reparations, talking about how they can cut that check. You must make people pay for when they don't address your issues. You gotta quit being pimped and you the hoe. Black people, we gotta stop that. We gotta make a stand. And the Democrat Party will only respect your votes if you ask for something. Do you know behind closed doors, they actually laugh at black people? Because we will determine who wins this election. And if they lose this election, they will sit back and talk about in those closed rooms when you're not invited. And they will say, we better support what ADOS, FBA, and B1 wants, or we'll never win another presidential election again. You got to put the pressure on the Democrats. You got to put the pressure on Biden, Harris. Because you know what? Pressure busts a pipe. And if we bust that pipe, maybe the black community will finally move forward. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video.